Before we start off today's video, guys, please go and check out OneFootball, the #1 football app out there. In my opinion, they've really helped out the channel, helped us go forward with this channel. You can check out all the live scores, all the live news about your team and around the world. Check it out. The link is in the description down below. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the European Dream here on Football Manager 2019. Hope you guys are doing well. Before we kick off, make sure you smash the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. We're now in April. Just a couple of games left of the league season. A couple of games left of the Europa League, hopefully. Today we've got a massive semi-final and a crunch game in the league. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. As I say, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're actually drawing close now to 10,000 subscribers, which I thought would never ever happen on this channel. It's been quite a slow year up until I did this series as well, so I really do appreciate all the support. But keep on sharing the videos. If you are new, or if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, just feel free to do it because it helps out a lot. Lets me know where I'm at. And yeah, let's jump straight into the video. So I believe we last met against Marseille. We didn't start off great since then. We actually went and lost 1-0 to Newcastle United. Adam Unas with the only goal of the game. And a pretty decent performance by Newcastle. To be honest, we had 3 shots on target. We really were poor in front of goal. Obviously missing Divock Origi a little bit with Jota starting up top with Jimenez, who created 2 key chances but just couldn't put anything into the back of the net. So it was a 1-0 loss, and it's puts a lot of pressure on us again in the title race. However, we then finished off the game against Marseille. We're through to the semi-final, as you would have expected after our comfortable first leg performance. We beat them 7-1 on aggregate, 4-1 on the day. I started a really weak team, I suppose. Dean Henderson started in goal. You can see Cody started at the back. We brought a couple of young players in, Perry and Dong De-hee, and they actually did okay, to be honest. If you can see, Perry grabbing a 7.0 rating. Dong De-hee actually grabbing a 7.4 because he went and scored. We were 1-0 down. Lucas Ocampos at that point. I thought, oh no, what have I done? But Johnny, Dong De-hee, Serge Gnabry and Dendoncker scoring 4 goals to give us a very comfortable victory. Then we took that win into the league and got a fantastic victory against Liverpool. 3-2. We went 1-0 up. Raul Jimenez scoring yet again. Then Liverpool turned the game around. Fabinho and Salah scoring 2 goals in 2 minutes. But Diogo Jota and Ruben Neves with a beautiful free kick to win us the game against Liverpool. A huge win that for us. And in our most recent game, we drew 1-1 with Brighton. A couple of drop points over the last few games or so. But today we've got 2 games left in the league. I think today we're going to have the games against Napoli and Manchester United. And then in the next episode, we're going to have the games against possibly the second leg against Napoli. If it's quite a comfortable win today, we'll just do the game against Arsenal. And hopefully a Europa League final following that. Because that Arsenal game could be crucial. At the moment, Arsenal do have a game in hand. We are 4 points clear of Arsenal. But if we lose against Manchester United today, the league could go to the final game of the season. Incredible scenes. However, if Arsenal drop points, we could actually win the league on today's video. We're at the business end of the season. Let's jump into the first game today up against Napoli. So here are the teams up against Napoli today. Napoli starting a 4-4-2 with Meret starting goal, Mario Rui, Luperto, Rugani and Koulibaly at right back rather than centre back. Fabian, Zielinski, Allen and Callejon with Mertens and Insigne up top. 4-4-2 versus 4-4-2 with Patricio in goal for us, Reguilon, Declan Rice, Willy Bolly and Mbabu at the back. Gnabry, Matinho, Neves and Adama make up the midfield 4 with Jota and Jimenez up top. Origi still not quite back to full fitness. I'm happy with our team. It's a strong side. And I'm hoping today that we can turn this game around. It'd be fantastic if we can. Obviously, already qualified for the Champions League next season, regardless of what happens now in this competition. But we're up against a massive Italian outfit in Napoli. We've had our budgets for next season. Just over £50 million, but the club is still 20 million in debt. I can't work that one out either. But hopefully a good league finish, a win in the Europa League can boost our finances and take a little bit of pressure off me because I was looking at maybe selling a couple of players. Some big players available on pre-contract, which we'll have a look at as well. But that's a huge tackle from Neves, who will lay in Raul Jimenez. Lays it back off for Matinho, who's going to strike and he forces Meret into a very good save. Jean Matinho striking from range there. 7 to 8 minutes gone. Matinho will deliver this corner as well. And it falls to Raul Jimenez, who misses a great opportunity. Should at least be getting that on target. Hits the post, it goes out. And Napoli could clear it away. Free kick from deep for Napoli. Insigne whips one in. Somebody goes down. And the referee is going to give a penalty. He certainly is. It was Declan Rice who is penalised. And within 22 minutes here, Napoli could take the lead against this. It's Insigne against Patricio. And it's a good penalty. And the Italian side lead here at home. I don't mind us losing this game, but we've got to get an away goal at least to take back to Molineux. And Insigne fires it in, past Patricio, and Napoli take the lead. Just over half an hour gone, and not enough from us so far. Not enough. We've had that one chance for Mancino, that one chance straight after for Jimenez. But as it stands, it's a quiet first half of football. It looks like Napoli are going to be taking this one goal lead in at half time. It's exactly what they've wanted. They've not really threatened as much. They've put that ball into the area, win that penalty, easy for them. And just Insigne's 6th goal of the season. The 2 goalkeepers' best performers at the moment. That sums up the game so far. I think our players need a bit of a kick up the backside for the final. Or second half rather, not the final. I don't know what I'm on about, but we do move into the second half now. And we have got 45 minutes left in this first leg of the semi-final against Napoli. And as you can see, Gnabry picking up another injury. And it's not the first injury he's had this season. We'll bring on Vinagre. Not a bad replacement, to be honest, on the left-hand side. But a little bit annoying. And Gnabry has again picked up an injury. Vinagre forced to come on. Obviously, Origi injured. Missing some big players. But we just have not created enough clear-cut opportunities today. Looking on the bench, we've got Andre Gomez, Grealish, who is a big architect. He could create some great chances. And just looking, though, who else can we bring on? Now, Jota's been quiet. I'm going to bring Vietto on for the first change. Vietto, whenever he comes on, he seems to deliver. Hasn't had a good run of games this season for us. Just 7 minutes to go, and it's been such a quiet game of football. I'm just hoping that we can break through. Here's Reguilon bringing the ball forward. He's found Jimenez in a bit of space. He'll find Jack Grealish. He'll whip one in low, and Jimenez is there. What did I say about Jack Grealish? He delivers another cross, which gives Raul Jimenez his 32nd goal of the season. And it was all through that brilliance of Jack Grealish and Raul Jimenez combining. Grealish did well. Great ball straight to the right foot of Raul Jimenez, who directs it in near post. We went attacking to find a goal. We've got one goal. And as long as it's 1-1, taking it back to Molineux, we shouldn't have a problem. But the time is ticking. It's been a pretty quiet game for clear-cut opportunities. Quite a boring game for the neutral. But it looks like I said I wanted that away goal, and we've got that away goal. Coming in now to the last couple of minutes. There was 6 added minutes. There's 1:10 left. Here's a chance of Napoli maybe. Insigne again on the ball into Verdi. Crossed in. Fabian! And just wide. We're coming into the last 20 seconds or so of this game. And it looks like Napoli are going to hold us to a 1-1 draw. Let's just hope we can bounce back in the league up against Manchester United. Because that is a huge, huge game of football. We could win the Premier League in our next game. And there is the full-time whistle in Italy. It's Napoli 1, Wolves 1. Which I said we'll take. Obviously with Napoli taking in that win. I'll say we're unlucky. A couple of players didn't quite perform. You know, with best rating was 7. Which is very, very poor for our standards. So then Arsenal level on points with us now. They've won their game in hand. And they've just got 1 point behind us now. So, we need to win this game really, but it looks like it may well come down to the last game of the season to decide who goes and lifts the title. We're against Manchester United in today's upcoming game. So here we are then for the teams for today's game, and we're starting again with a 4-4-2. Unchanged back 4 with Patricio still in goal. Vinagre comes in for Gnabry, and Andre Gomez comes in for Martino. Neves, Adama, Jota and Jimenez keep their places. Manchester United starting a 5-2-3 with Rashford up top and Martial and Lingard on the wings. Pogba sits in the middle with Nabil Bentaleb with Shaw and Bustos as the wing backs. Lindelof, Glick, Milenkovic with De Gea in goal. So here we are then. What a game we have on our hands. Manchester United still fighting out for that 4th place. So they need a victory. But we're fighting out for that top spot. A win today will more or less give us a big push towards the title. A loss though, and it will make things very, very difficult. Reguilon with Jota in support. Jota will whip the one in towards Jimenez. Falls to Andre Gomez. Loads of room on the right, and it's a Babu here on the ball. Babu now will cross it in towards Jota. It's a little bit too deep for Diogo. Jota will whip one back in. Vinagre headed it. Jimenez headed it too. It hit off the bar and Babu back in, and he wins a corner. 8 minutes gone, and we hit the woodwork as we come close to taking the lead here against Manchester United. It's going to be Ruben Neves with a corner in, floated in and straight into the hands of David De Gea. Here's Milenkovic into Rashford. Rashford into Bustos. Bustos on the edge of the area for United. Unmarked. And his low ball dribbled just wide. Big chance there for Manchester United to take the lead. Both sides still testing the waters a little bit to find out who's going to make that first error. Here's Reguilon. Vinagre couldn't quite win it. And here's Lingard. His ball was blocked. Falls to Vinagre. Into Jota. Into Raul Jimenez. Edge of the area. Jimenez now will find Vinagre again. Ruben Vinagre whips one in towards Jimenez. Falls to Jota, who can volley it in. 16 for the season for Diogo Jota. And we take the lead here against Manchester United to go 4 points clear at the top of the Premier League with just one game to go. Raul Jimenez did well. He found Vinagre, whose ball in was initially blocked. And it fell straight to Jota, who takes it first time and smashes it past David De Gea. And within 26 minutes, we have the lead here at Molineux. Here's Neves. Crosses it in towards Bolly. No. Adama and Rice into Vinagre. Oh, and he hits the outside of the post and out. What an opportunity to go 2-0 up there. Manchester United throwing here. Shaw into Rashford. Rashford back down to Shaw. To Martial. Martial now blocked. Rashford into Pogba. Pogba into Shaw. Back to Paul Pogba again. And he'll find Bentaleb. He'll find Bustos. We need to close him down. Here is Bustos. He'll cross it in towards goal, and Patricio makes a save, but Martial tucks it in for his 20th goal of the season. And that was poor by us. We just didn't get across to Bustos quick enough. Patricio rather did well in goal to keep that initial chance out. But Babu should have done better there regardless. Patricio just couldn't quite get there and comes out to try and receive the second ball. And Martial taps it in into that empty net. Neves with a corner kick. And then it whipped in and Bentaleb heads away and as far as Ruben Vinagre. To Ruben Neves. Neves again with the ball in. Glick. To Vinagre. To Andre Gomez. And Vinagre will whip one in into Reguilon. He'll whip one in even deeper. De Gea punches it out. And here's Adama on a booking. Into Neves. He'll find a Babu. Babu needs to whip one in. He's crossed his block to Andre Gomez. Bit of room's opened up on the left for Ruben Vinagre now. Andre Gomez to Neves. Neves to Gomez again. Into Vinagre. Is he going to go for a strike? Vinagre forces De Gea into a decent stop again. He stops the ball, holds it. Manchester United coming into half-time. I've obviously pegged this back to 1-1, but I feel that we still have that little bit of momentum in it so far. A point isn't the worst of results, but a win would make it more comfortable for us. And as you can see, all downs, all negatives after that first half, despite us being at 1-1. Let's get a positive team talking to them. Let's say passionate. You've got the ability to make a difference. Let's see what we can do. And it's been a very, very quiet second half. No chances to report as of yet. And coming up to 10 minutes to go. Manchester United free kick from a long way out. Paqueta. It hits the top of the bar and it goes out. Still 2 points clear at the top of the Premier League. But Arsenal, if they win their game in hand, will go top after a number of games where we drop points. But there are still 6 minutes to go here at Molineux. Goal kick forward towards Lingard. Johnny Otto wins the header. Bentaleb to Bustos. Bustos into Bentaleb into Lucas Paqueta. Into Lukaku. He'll smash it. A ball towards Martial. He'll keep it in and cross it in. Declan Rice heads away and as far as Lukaku. Patricio could keep it out and cleared off the line. Johnny was there and that's how close Manchester United were to taking the lead to cement themselves a place in the top 4. But it looks like it may be over. No, it's not. Lingard with the ball in again. Declan Rice heads away. We've got to get these second balls. Manchester United piling on the pressure here at Molineux. Lucas Paqueta again. Martial. Martial again. And he puts it over the bar. We're really, really missing that drive of Divock Origi. We've got 4 minutes stoppage time. And I think it may finish 1 each. Just a minute left. There is one more chance maybe for either team. 55 seconds. Ball forward towards Vieto. Can Jimenez make that darting run into the middle? Vieto will whip one in. And it was a decent ball. But Grealish couldn't quite get there. Manchester United can maybe start a break of their own. Lukaku couldn't beat Bolly. Rice into Mbabu who will smash it forward again. Can we put a bit of pressure on Lindelof? 30 seconds to go. Just for feeling, just a slight inkling that there may be one more chance here. It looks like it could be for us here. Ball back forward again towards Vieto who puts a bit of pressure on De Gea. But that might be that. 10 seconds to go. It's going to finish Wolves 1, Manchester United 1. United will take it because they move back into the top 4. Puts a little bit more pressure on Chelsea. And I suppose we put pressure on Arsenal to win their game in hand. But there we go. It's finished Wolves 1, Manchester United 1. Well then, we'll say we're unlucky. But not too happy with that, to be honest. I'm going to quickly see when Arsenal play their game in hand to see where we come back. And that is on Friday. After our Europa League game, incidentally. So, I'm trying to think how we're going to do this episode. The next couple of episodes, how we're going to structure them. I think in the next game, we're going to have a really, really quick visit to the Napoli game. And then we're going to finish off next episode with the game against Arsenal. Can we win the Premier League? Even if Arsenal lose their game in hand, they can still beat us on the final day and win the title. So it's all coming down to that. Please tune in for that. It's going to be a huge, huge episode. Be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. And I'll see you all very, very soon.